Welcome to today's video, where we delve into one of the most harrowing industrial accidents in diving history, the decompression tragedy involving the Byford Dolphin diving bell. This catastrophic event not only claimed lives but also highlighted critical flaws in diving safety protocols and equipment design. Let's explore what happened, why it happened, and the lasting impact it had on deep-sea diving operations. Background on Byford Dolphin and saturation diving. The Byford Dolphin was a semi-submersible drilling rig operated in the North Sea. Built in the 1970s, it was designed for oil exploration in one of the most challenging marine environments on Earth. The rig was equipped with saturation diving systems, which are critical for maintaining offshore oil platforms and pipelines. Saturation diving allows divers to work at great depths for extended periods without needing to repeatedly decompress. Divers live in a pressurized environment for days or even weeks and are transported to and from the worksite using a diving bell. The system ensures they remain at the same pressure throughout, avoiding the need for lengthy decompression between dives. This technology revolutionized underwater operations by significantly reducing the time required for maintenance tasks and minimizing the physical strain on divers working in extreme conditions. The events leading to the accident. The accident occurred on November 5, 1983, during a routine diving operation. At the time, 4 divers were in a pressurized chamber system aboard the Byford Dolphin. 2 additional crew members were outside, operating the system to bring the divers back from the diving bell. The diving bell had completed its mission and was being reattached to the chamber system when the tragedy struck. This routine process would soon turn into one of the deadliest incidents in the history of saturation diving. During this fateful operation, the divers were transitioning from the diving bell to the pressurized chamber. Such transitions required precise coordination and attention to detail, as even minor errors could have catastrophic consequences. Unfortunately, the events that unfolded that day underscored the fragility of the system when human error and equipment design flaws converged. The fatal error. The process of disconnecting the diving bell from the chamber system involved a series of steps, all of which needed to be carried out meticulously. This included ensuring that the pressure between the bell and the chamber was equalized before disengaging the clamp connecting the two. However, during the operation, a critical error occurred. The clamp was released prematurely, while there was still a significant pressure difference between the diving bell and the chamber system. This catastrophic failure resulted in explosive decompression, unleashing forces that no human body could withstand. The rapid pressure change caused the pressurized air inside the chamber to escape violently. The release was so forceful that it created a shockwave, effectively tearing through the chamber system. The divers inside experienced instantaneous and fatal trauma due to the immense forces involved. The accident was over in a matter of seconds, leaving no time for intervention or rescue. The impact of explosive decompression. Explosive decompression is a phenomenon where a pressurized environment is suddenly exposed to a much lower pressure. The effects are devastating, especially when dealing with high-pressure environments like those in saturation diving systems. The sudden release of pressure caused the air to escape at supersonic speeds, resulting in a shockwave that ruptured the chamber system and inflicted instant fatal injuries on the divers and technicians involved. The effects on the human body were horrifying, with the rapid expansion of gases causing catastrophic trauma. The human body is not designed to withstand such abrupt changes in pressure. Tissues and organs, especially those containing air pockets like the lungs, are particularly vulnerable. In the case of the Byford Dolphin accident, the decompression was so violent that it caused catastrophic injuries, including the disintegration of vital organs. These findings, though disturbing, highlighted the need for stricter safety protocols and better engineering in pressurized systems. Aftermath and investigation. The aftermath of the accident was chaotic and somber. Emergency response teams were unable to save anyone involved. An immediate investigation was launched to determine what had gone wrong and how such a tragedy could have occurred. The findings revealed procedural failures, design flaws, and human error. The lack of safety interlocks in the diving bell and chamber system was a glaring oversight, while the actions of the technicians operating the system were scrutinized. These revelations painted a picture of an industry that needed urgent reform. The investigation also revealed inconsistencies in how the procedures were documented and followed. Operators were found to have relied heavily on experience and verbal communication, which left room for missteps. The lack of standardized protocols and rigorous checks added another layer of vulnerability to an already high-risk operation. The report emphasized the urgent need for industry-wide reforms to ensure that such incidents would not happen again. Lessons learned. The Byford Dolphin accident was a wake-up call for the diving and offshore industries. It exposed critical vulnerabilities in both equipment design and operational protocols. The tragedy led to the implementation of improved safety mechanisms, stricter training requirements, and enhanced regulation. Modern diving systems are now equipped with interlocks and fail-safes to prevent accidental decompression, ensuring that such a catastrophic failure cannot happen again. Training programs for saturation diving underwent significant overhauls, incorporating lessons learned from the Byford Dolphin tragedy. Today, divers undergo rigorous simulations and are trained to recognize and mitigate potential risks during operations. Additionally, advancements in automation and technology have reduced the reliance on manual interventions, further minimizing the risk of human error. The human cost. While safety improvements are crucial, it's important to remember the human cost of the Byford Dolphin accident. The lives lost were those of experienced professionals who dedicated themselves to the demanding and dangerous field of deep-sea diving. Their deaths serve as a somber reminder of the risks involved in offshore operations. Family members of the victims were devastated by the tragedy, and legal battles ensued as relatives sought justice and compensation. The psychological impact on the diving community was profound, leading to increased awareness and advocacy for diver safety. The families of the victims faced an uphill battle in seeking accountability and compensation. The legal proceedings that followed highlighted the gaps in employer liability and insurance coverage for high-risk professions. These cases drew attention to the broader issue of worker protection in hazardous industries, sparking debates about the ethical responsibilities of corporations operating in such environments. Legacy of the Byford Dolphin incident. Today, the Byford Dolphin accident is studied extensively in diving and engineering courses around the world. It serves as a case study in safety engineering, risk management, and the human factors involved in high-pressure environments. While the tragedy cannot be undone, it has undoubtedly contributed to advancements that make modern saturation diving safer. The lessons learned have been instrumental in preventing similar incidents, saving countless lives in the decades since. The incident also spurred innovation in diving technology, leading to the development of more robust and fail-safe systems. Advances in material science and pressure vessel design have made diving chambers and bells more resilient to external and internal forces. These innovations, coupled with enhanced training protocols, have transformed the landscape of deep-sea diving, making it safer and more efficient than ever before. Conclusion. The decompression accident involving the Byford Dolphin was a tragic reminder of the dangers inherent in deep-sea diving. It highlighted the importance of rigorous safety protocols, reliable equipment design, and comprehensive training. While the loss of life was devastating, the incident's legacy lives on in the form of safer practices and a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by those who work beneath the waves. Thank you for joining us as we explored this sobering chapter in industrial history. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of historical events and their lasting impact. Together, we can learn from the past to build a safer future.